Hello, Pierce Turtles. Today is May 21st, and it's the 38th episode of YouTube Turtle TV. Our special guest for today is Mr. Royston.
All right! Is he doing some workouts?
Yep.
If you've noticed, I've gotten kind of buff over the last few weeks.
Good morning, Pierce Turtles. This is my last day that I'm going to be on Turtle TV with you guys. And it's going to be officially summertime, even though we've been off just about as long as a normal summer would be. So, the last thing, I just kind of want to let you guys know to make sure to take care of yourself. Before all this happened, we talked a lot about eating healthy, sleeping, drinking water, exercising. When all this came out, the best thing you can do for yourself to keep yourself healthy is to do all those things. And the one thing that you guys can do, especially, is get outside and play every day. As long as it's nice outside, or even if it's not storming, who knows? Talk to your parents, but get outside and play as much as you can. Get that exercise in. So I'm going to leave you with one more challenge today. I might look a little tired because I am going shark fishing this afternoon. So I was up late packing and pretty excited. It's kind of like Christmas for me. So my mind's on the beach, and one of the activities you can do at the beach or at home is throwing a frisbee around. So I'm going to give you a few tips and tricks on the frisbee and then give you a challenge. But a few other things I saw in the paper the other day, that there's actually a frisbee golf course right behind Muthru. I'll have to check that one out. We have recently got some frisbee golf discs, and we go over to Curtis Park. That's just over in Stafford, near the Hartwood area at Curtis Park. So that's another place you can go. And then also I saw there's a few courses in Culpeper, if that's something that interests you. So let's get on to some tips for the frisbee. So if you don't have a frisbee at home, there's a few other things that you can use. I have frisbees, but I am going to use a plate. This is just an old Grover plate that we had at home. Don't use a nice plate. If you're going to use a plate, make sure it's plastic, something old. Again, get your parents' permission. If you have a frisbee, just use a frisbee. You could also use like a bucket top. It's going to probably be a little more challenging, but I tested this guy out, and this flies really nice. So I'm just going to use this for my example today. Okay, so to hold the frisbee, you're going to grab it with your thumb on top, with whatever hand you throw it. So your thumb on top, fingers underneath. And it's kind of like when you are throwing a ball, you are going to point your shoulder towards your target. The difference is, if you were throwing a ball, you would put your opposite, your non-throwing arm towards your target. This one, whatever hand your frisbee is in. So I'm right-handed. I'm going to face my right shoulder towards the target. And then release by letting go and pointing towards your target. Wherever you want to end, point that direction. So a lot of times, some common problems with a frisbee is people go like this and throw it, and they're pointed way off to the side, and that's either going to tail or you're just going to throw it way off to the side. So remember, when you're trying to throw the frisbee, just point to where you want to go. You can even practice without anything in your hand to start with. Just point to right where you want to go. And let's see if I can do it right here at the camera one time. Alright, so I got my frisbee, turning sideways towards my target, and so you might be thinking, I have a plate, I have a frisbee, but I don't have anywhere to throw with. So if you don't have that, frisbee golf is something you could do in your backyard. You can choose a tree or choose any kind of object that you want to throw to, and see how many, pick a starting spot and see how many turns it takes you to throw there. I'm going to show you a trick though. You're going to play catch by yourself. That's going to be the challenge for today, to throw the frisbee and then catch it yourself. So if you throw it up in the air and you do it right, it can come back to you, or you might have to run a little bit and you can still catch it. So let's see how I do. All right, so first thing is just try to do that one time. If you can successfully do that one time, then go ahead and try to make it a 1 minute challenge. See how many times you can throw it up and catch it in 1 minute. Again, set your mark, see if you can beat it. You'll get pretty tired if you have to run around a whole bunch doing that. So it's good exercise, it's fun, and you'll learn how to use a frisbee. To catch a frisbee, you do like sock puppets, try to catch it like this. They're hungry. Or you can do Daddy Shark method and pancake like that. Have fun, as always, and get outside this summer and spend a lot of time outdoors.
Our quote for today was submitted by Mrs. Allen, and it is a quote from Roald Dahl. If you are going to get anywhere in life, you have to read a lot of books. I think that's an awesome quote as we are getting ready to go into summer, because you'll have lots of time to do a lot of reading.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Today's special birthday is for Dylan Wachowiak.
Happy birthday, Dylan!
Birthday. Now let's sign off with our turtle motto. I am respectful,
I am responsible, and I am turtle ready. Have a great summer!
Bye.